you go.
Today I'm going to talk about not giving up. I guess which is pretty much the moral of the whole story this weekend. We didn't give up and we made it here. Like, we could have literally just turned around and gone back home, because the amount of hours we spent just waiting for the road to open up, it was just ridiculous. We lost all the money, like our 2 days of cabin that we all paid for, that we saved up for, that we were just kind of like so excited about. We had every freaking reason to say that's it. The whole plan just went south and we gotta go home unless we want to spend double what we were aiming for. But so giving up. You don't understand the excitement that we had. We counted the days for this day, and when our plan didn't go through.
Everybody was so excited.
Everybody was so excited and everybody was so bummed out. We're like, no, it's not happening. It's so funny because they're saying like, oh, incredible, snowstorm. It's never snowed this much. But I was seeing it. Like, it was happening in my eyes. Like, I have a little bit of footage of that. I was seeing it. I'm like, this is beautiful. This doesn't feel like a storm. It's just constant snowing. That's all it felt like. But that was, I guess, enough to make the roads really slippery. I don't know. But I asked around and they said it's not a common thing, because that would really suck. Because I really want to be able to live in Big Bear for a little while, to focus more on my blogging. I think I really want to live here. I think that's it. I made up my mind. I'm moving to Big Bear. And if I'm going to be getting stuck here every so often, that's not going to work. Which reminds me, the reason why we came here, one of the reasons we came here was to spend it with the family, have a good time, and snowboard. So snowboarding. So I am literally someone that identifies herself as an AS person. I work really hard until I can challenge myself and push my limits, push myself to, you know what, if a neurotypical can dance like that, I can dance like that. If a neurotypical can snowboard, I can snowboard. I'm not really, I know I'm not very good in sports, and I'm very coordinated. I'm not coordinated at all. Okay, going back, not giving up. On the epiphany of clumsiness, quirkiness, uncoordinated, unbalanced, I'm terrible in balancing, all that stuff, right? But I said, I want to learn how to snowboard. I want to try snowboarding, and I was trying to do it like 2 years ago, but we're not that great on money back then, and I was like, well, I was unfamiliar with what we needed to do to come to Big Bear, how much money we needed to spend, and I will always choose to go to Mexico, because I would think, well, over there I know everybody, I know exactly where I'm gonna go, how much I'm gonna spend on a hotel. Food is cheap, everything is cheap, so I can have a really nice vacation with my money, with this little bit of money, and have a really good time. Which I don't know if it's gonna be the same case with Big Bear. So I kept postponing it. I knew that snowboarding was gonna be a little bit on the pricey side, so I was kind of like just pushing on that, which I really regret. Finally, I said, my boyfriend will mention here and there, be like, yeah, we never go to snowboard, we never go anywhere else, we'll always just go to Mexico. And I'm like, I promise you, this year we're gonna go. I'm gonna skip going to Mexico. We're just gonna do a big road trip, and we're gonna do it right. So I organized everything, and we loved it. But the very first time I got on that board, I went with this friend. She was a pro, and I thought she would probably give me a few pointers on it. And she was giving me all the wrong pointers. She just kind of like started doing things that to me were too advanced, were not easy at all for me to do. And she took me to one of the hardest, not one of the hardest, but she took me to like an intermediate level ride, where like the very, very top is the most steepest part, and once you get towards the middle, it's easy. And I was supposed to go to the beginner's one, which is like the one from the middle down, the easy one. And she didn't even offer me that option. So I ended up doing that on my own after I tried the first ride. So the first time I came down, it was a nightmare. It was so hard because I was constantly falling. I didn't know how to brake. I didn't know how to, I was trying to do whatever she was telling me to do, but I was just like trying all these different things to just try not to fall, and I kept falling, And all I needed to learn was how to brake. And nobody taught me that, but I learned that the hard way pretty much. But the thing about this is that no matter how many times I fell and I was just tired, I was like, my arms were so tired because I had to keep pushing myself up to get up with my arms and my neck. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so tired. Like I'm not enjoying this. I'm not having fun at all. I feel like this is way too hard for me. I keep falling. I stay on the ground longer than I stay up. Like that was the, you know, I was like, what the hell did I pay $100 for? I was so mad. So pretty much I guess I got down and I was like, I'm not gonna give up, and I need to be able to do it. And I finally get down. I guess once I got to the lowest, to the easier part is when I felt like, okay, I guess I'm falling a little less now. Started feeling that. So I get down, and can't remember if it was right after that when I was like, everybody was up again, so I took the little baby ride. I'm like, I'm gonna try this one, I thought. So I went up, and as I'm going up, I dropped one of my gloves. I'm like, oh my God, my glove. I'm like, no, that's my glove. Please, that's my glove. So I guess somebody picked it up and took it to the front. Most of the people are there are really cool. Like, you can literally leave your board there and nobody will take it. So I get off the ride, and I didn't even think about anything else, but I need to get to that glove as fast as possible. So it wasn't really, since it was an easy ride, it wasn't really steep, I just went for it. I wasn't thinking about my fear. I wasn't thinking about the snow. I wasn't thinking about falling. I was thinking about my glove, and that was my objective, my only objective, and my objective. And I just went down there. I grabbed my glove, and as soon as I got there, I realized, holy shit, like I didn't fall once. I maneuver, and I kind of like automatically, my brain just kind of like did whatever needed to do, the proper steps to brake and not fall. And I was like, oh wow, that felt really good. That actually felt pretty awesome. I can do this. I just need to keep on trying. So pretty much I kept on going up that mountain, and I kept on falling, and I kept getting up, and I kept finding ways to fall a little less, and I kept finding observing the other people and see like how they did it, you know, how can I do this, how can I do that. And I just kept on practicing, you know. I'm thinking like, okay, I see how, for example, my boyfriend got out a lot faster than me, and I'm like, oh, he was even able to turn around, do a whole turnaround, like break forward, break backwards, like just do this whole thing with the, you know, with the board. And I was like, wow, like I could see him being able to, like, he's getting it. And I was trying to do the little, like, I was like, I'm gonna try to break backwards, and I will do it, and I was like, boom, I will fall immediately, and I will fall really hard. So I'm like, okay, I'm not ready for that balancing yet, but I need to slowly, little by little, where the ground feels right. I'm gonna try and experimenting and just turning around little by little. And I kept on doing it. I kept on doing it. That's my hand. He's so sexy. So gorgeous.
Ready?
So I kept on doing it until I go take a shower.
I'm so tired.
Now you're so tired.
So tired. Just like it, just kept on doing it until you guys feel so much better once you take a shower, Jovas.
Hey.
I kept on doing it until I was able to get better and better and better. And considering the fact that I only been doing it for a few days, I have been able to manage to get really good at it really fast. And I was able to go on the last round, the pros ride, after my third day. Well, actually, I went on it on the first day, and because my friend made me do it, and it was terrible. I had such a terrible experience. It was too steep for me. I couldn't manage to get off the ground at all with only having having gone down like boarding twice in my entire life. She made me go through the expert level ride, and it was extremely steep for me. and I just didn't even know how to brake really good at that point. And even when I would try to brake, I would still keep falling, because it was like, you know, it's a fight of like balance and coordination. Like you have to be able to, you can brake, but you have to be able to also be able to stay standing while your toes are lifting. So it was like so crazy. So yeah, it was like really hard because it was so downhill, and I was like, I'm done. I even had a little video I'm gonna probably add it here, where I'm like literally got to where I'm literally going downhill. Like I was my arms down, I'm just like falling down. I'm like, I'm going the whole way down like this. I'm just trying, like I can't get up this much. So that was actually really funny, but I'm like, I'm not doing that one anymore. I'm going back to the easy ones, and I'm gonna keep on practicing. And I guess the next time I came back, and anyways, the second time we came, I don't think I got in the hardcore ride, but the third time we came, I did, and I was like, oh my god, I'm doing it. I was so excited, and so I did okay. Like I was like breaking forward. I was definitely not being able to brake backwards or doing anything other than going gently, and like and at the end, towards the end, I was able to go like on a straight line, just go fast for a long period of time, and then braking. And I was able to be like, oh, I was able to maneuver the big ride. And then today I fucking mastered that shit. It was so amazing, so cool. It did take me the first thing to kind of like get warmed up, because it's been a few months, but I was able to do it. And I just feel like I want to share this, because every time I hear somebody saying, oh, well, never give up on your dreams, you know, as long as you keep on trying, you don't have to and you don't give up, you know, you will achieve your goals and blah blah blah, etc etc. And I don't know, maybe some people think like man, those people are just like, they just seem like those kind of people that are like, I don't know, just good things just happen for them, and you're like, they'll be like very good looking or very charming, or they have this amazing personality, like just one of those things that you just think like, dude, like you were just meant to be famous, or you were just meant to be rich, or you were just meant to be like successful because of this and that. And I don't know, I feel like that it's easier for them to say, because it's just, there's some people that you think like literally you just have to put a little bit of effort and you can be a darn freaking model for whatever, because you're just gorgeous, or you just have to put a little bit of effort and you can get a job anywhere you want because you have very good people skills, and you're smart and whatever. But for me, it'd be like, I don't know, I'm the one of those persons like, good things don't really happen to me, but then like this just makes me feel like if I can do it, anyone can do it, because like I said, I'm the epitome of clumsiness and uncoordinated and whatever. So one of the good things that I do notice in me is that I don't like giving up. And just how we didn't give up to cross over to Big Bear, I haven't given up on a lot of things. And there's been moments in my life where it's like wow, I tried, it didn't work. But I don't think it's been extremely important things. This example, I think, really marks a difference in my life, where I can honestly say I didn't give up, and I was able to accomplish what I wanted. I was able to accomplish my goal, and that's the moral of my story. That's what I want to share with you guys. So I can't think of any more to say at the moment. I don't want to make this extremely lengthy. It is going to be extremely lengthy. I might have to do a few episodes to just get to this point. Yeah, just peace, and please don't forget what I'm saying. I'm completely serious. I'm serious about this. I'm not even like making this up. Giving up is just something that you're setting yourself. You're putting yourself your own limits. So if you really like something, and something is really worth it for you, that completes you as a person, don't give up on that. And it's very important to always put your very best, always try your hardest, always make sure you work on being the best version. Always make sure of being the best version you can be of yourself. And once you think like, okay, I've been working a lot on myself, I've been working a lot on what what I want to be, to deserve this, to be this, to get to this, to be with this person or whatever the case is. Yeah, after that, just don't give up. And honestly, there's never going to be a point where you say, I'm the best version of myself. Always, you can always work on being better. Every day, a better me awakes. So every day you can try harder to be like, I did great yesterday, but today I'm gonna do even better. And I think that's the best. Yeah, that's the best advice to follow, to do, to always work on what do you see yourself being as? What do you want to be? What do you think will be the best version of yourself? And just focus on getting there.